What's up guys, my name is Brock, you're watching The Modest Man, and today we're talking about outerwear. Okay, I did an outerwear collection video a while back, but it's kind of old at this point and my collection has sort of expanded since then. Please know that I'm definitely not a minimalist when it comes to outerwear. I just really love layering, I love jackets, I love cold weather, so I definitely have more than you need. Don't feel the need to have this many jackets. You could probably cut this collection in half and still be covered for any occasion. Most of this stuff has been in my collection for several years. I really like each of these pieces, so let's start with the lightest and then we'll work our way all the way up to the heavy winter coats. So first up we have this Nylon Windbreaker from J. Crew in kind of like a light green color. It has a very 90s vibe. And this is a very, very light jacket. I love it for spring, love it for even like a cool summer night. It's great for traveling because you never really know how warm or cold it's gonna be on an airplane, so you can just pack this down into almost nothing and put it in a laptop bag, and it's just that perfect just shell layer. And I think it looks really, really cool too. Definitely casual. It's got a zip out hood, which I barely ever use, and then it zips up, but I usually wear it open. Sleeve length is pretty good, although I do cuff the sleeves, which is kind of a cool look anyway, so yeah, one of my favorite pieces. Okay, next up, I know this isn't really outerwear, it's more of a middle layer, but I wanted to show it because I get so much wear out of this lightweight vest. This is the J. Crew Factory Walker vest. I actually have this one in navy and another one in gray, and they are the perfect middle layer. They're perfect for layering under a field jacket or a leather jacket or any kind of medium lightweight jacket. You can also just wear them on their own with like a long sleeve crew neck sweatshirt or a button down shirt or a Henley, and it's just a really, really versatile piece. Also pretty affordable if you buy it on sale. I definitely recommend going with a neutral color because you'll be able to wear it with anything. These are just awesome little vests. They have these front pockets and then a little button cinch on either side so you can tighten it up or loosen it up as needed. Okay, this is actually the latest addition to my outerwear collection. This is the Peter Manning raincoat in tan. Kind of a classic raincoat, but it actually has this zip out lining, so you can kind of take this insulated layer out of it and then it becomes a very, very light jacket. I've worn it in like 70-degree weather just to protect against the rain and because it looks cool, not necessarily for warmth. But you know, it's just Peter Manning's take on a classic raincoat. It's definitely roomy enough to wear over a suit jacket or a sport coat, and I've really enjoyed having a dedicated raincoat in my closet. Okay, next up, definitely one of my favorites, we have the leather jacket. Now listen, I don't think every guy has to have a leather jacket, but I really get a lot of wear out of mine. I really like the brown as opposed to black because it goes with most of the other colors that I wear. This is the Peter Manning Lambskin leather jacket. It's a very soft, somewhat lightweight leather jacket, but it does have this quilted chambray lining, so it does have a little bit of insulation. It's actually a pretty warm coat. You could wear this through late fall if you layer up underneath. But yeah, as you can see, this one is well worn. It's got some scuffs and it's broken in really nicely. So a well-fitted leather jacket can be a very versatile piece in your wardrobe. Of course, it's not for everybody, it's a certain look, but I really enjoy it. Okay, another awesome medium weight jacket is the field jacket. And this is the Peter Manning Tribeca field jacket in olive. And it's just such a rugged piece, perfect for fall. You can definitely wear it in early spring too. It's not a super insulated jacket, but it works great when you layer it over one of those lightweight vests or over a sweater or a flannel shirt. It's just a really cool look. Now I have this one and then I have this same jacket in navy, and people often ask me which color they should get. And I think it kind of depends. Navy is a really nice color for a field jacket, and it works well because you can wear it with olive chinos. But if I had to pick one, I'd probably go with olive because it looks good with pretty much any type of jeans. So I really like the olive color, but you can't go wrong with navy, tan, olive. You know, they're all very versatile colors for the field jacket. Okay, this is another relatively new addition to my outerwear collection. This is the down jacket from Peter Manning. It'll keep you warm down into the 30s if you layer underneath. So it's very insulated for how lightweight it is. And what I like about this is it's extremely hard to find a down jacket, a lightweight down jacket or a puffer jacket that fits properly. and they're hard to alter. It's hard to shorten the sleeves of a puffer jacket, and so it's nice that this one has a proper sleeve length. I really like this jacket for traveling because if you try to pack like a parka or a top coat, it takes up so much room in your suitcase, versus this one doesn't take up barely any room, so it's been really great for travel. Actually, I don't think I have any pictures of me wearing this jacket, so I'll just throw it on real quick so you can see how it fits. This is the dark blue color, and it's got like a lighter blue kind of contrast. Just simple, you know, it's got these two pockets on the side, one pocket up here, and really, really warm. Like I'm already overheating a little bit. Take it off. Okay, this is my charcoal double layer top coat from Banana Republic, size extra small. And this was the first like longer coat that I've ever purchased. It goes down to about mid thigh on me, and I love this coat. It's super slim fit, which is really nice because I very rarely wear suits and sport coats, so I don't really need a top coat to fit over my suit jacket. So this one is really, really snug. It does have this kind of zip out extra layer that creates this little collar, which I love the look of, but if you don't like it, you can zip it out. Now, I don't know if Banana Republic still makes this jacket because this is a few years old, but they probably make something similar, and of course I'll link to that down below in the description. The only problem with buying stuff from places like Banana Republic is, for me, the sleeves are always too long, so I had to get them shortened, and since it had functioning buttons, it wasn't a perfect alteration, but honestly, I don't mind that much. It would have been nice if I didn't have to get the sleeves shortened, but you know, that's usually how it goes when you buy from these major brands. Now, I also have a Camel top coat from Banana Republic, but I find myself reaching for this one more often than not. I just find the color to be really versatile, and the Camel one is very handsome, it's very eye-catching, but I don't know, I just like this darker color better. This is like my go-to formal piece of outerwear, so if I'm dressing up, I like to wear this coat, and it's really, really warm too. So it's not quite as warm as like a parka, but if you wear it over like a button-up or a sweater, you're gonna be fine even in the middle of winter. Okay, and last but certainly not least, this is the heaviest coat that I own, and this is the Alpha Industries Slim Fit N3B Parka in size extra small. The color is called Replica Gray, and I got this one off Amazon. It was on sale. Really good price for what you're getting. You know, it's super insulated. I've worn this in 20-degree weather with just a t-shirt under, and it's fine. Now, this parka actually comes with like a faux fur lining around the hood, which I've removed. It was just a little too much for me, but it does have this kind of fake fur inside the hood. The color, you know, I like the color, but I don't like the finish. I wish it were a little less shiny. I kind of like a matte finish a little better, but you know, it's not a deal breaker. It's been a good parka. You know, I needed something heavy for those really, really cold months, and this has done the trick. Now, word on the street is that Peter Manning NYC is developing their own parka made specifically for the shorter gentlemen. So once that's ready, which I think will be next season, I'll definitely replace this one because that one's gonna be just, you know, higher quality and probably gonna look a little nicer too. But this has been great. It's definitely gotten me through some very cold and snowy winter months, and you know, it fits really well, and I'm really happy with it, especially for the price. So that is my entire outerwear collection. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions about this stuff, let me know down in the comments. Links to everything we covered, as always, is down in the description. The descriptions, by the way, for my videos are packed full of information, so if you haven't checked out the description, be sure to do that. Thank you, as always, for watching. Hit that like button, and until next time, stay stylish.